Do you want to increase your earning potential? Be able to generate more money, more wealth for you, for those you're taking care of, for your loved ones? And of course, when I ask this question, most people say, yeah, right? Because why not? More money is better. And in fact, that's the part of our psychology, right? It's like, well, if I have more money, then I'll be more confident with money. And if you watch any of the recent videos that I've done, that's actually not the case. That money confidence doesn't necessarily just come from more money in your bank account. Money confidence comes from a shift in your psychology, where you see yourself as totally capable to earn money in the world, that you know that you can manage that money well, and that you feel a sense of trust in your safety, like you'll be okay no matter what. That is a strong foundation for money confidence. Now, having said that, though, being able to earn money in the world and increase your earning potential adds to the sense of capability, to the sense of mastery over money. So it's not this mysterious thing that kind of you're like a victim of. It comes in, it's like the weather, right? It comes in and then it goes. And how did that happen? Like, you want to start to understand the forces of how to generate money in the world. And that's what we're going to talk about in this video. So the question I have for you is, do you want to earn more? Most people say yes, right? Then the follow-up question is, great, how much more? And oftentimes, a lot of the time, we don't even know. In fact, there's that movie. It had Gordon Gekko in it. Michael Douglas played him, I believe. It was a reboot of the old Wall Street. And there's some billionaire in that movie who was surrounded by opulence, just total wealth. And then he was involved in some financial scandals and crises, and he kind of just took total advantage of it to, on the backs of the laborers, on the proletariat, and earned even more wealth for him, right? So he's got even more bajillions. And one of the characters asks him, like, what's your number? What's the number that you're going for? The guy's like, what do you mean? He's like, well, everyone's got a number, a certain amount of money that they're going for. And he's like, oh, my number is more. And he walks out of the room to his swanky party and his tuxedo or whatever he's wearing, I don't know. But that's kind of how we're operating, right? It's like, I need more. How much more? I don't know, more. And that doesn't serve us, because here's the thing, how much more? And then the follow-up question is, why? Why do you want more money? Because you think that getting focused on, I want to earn more, I want to earn more, I want to earn more, is going to make you earn more, and then therefore give you the money confidence that you seek. But actually, the money confidence, part of that is a feeling of enough, a feeling of satiety, a feeling of like, cool, I'm good. And of course, I want to earn more, but I'm good. And that doesn't come unless we know why we want the money. Otherwise, we're just trying to accumulate money for what? To accumulate it in a bank account, to accumulate it in investments, to buy more things. And then we have all these things and we're like, I don't know. And then the things that you own end up owning you. So now you got this shit to manage and you're like, right? So is that really what you want? A better question is to ask, how much more money do I want to earn and why? And get specific. What is it going to bring to my life? What do I want to do with it? How do I want to invest it? And really get focused on it, because then what that does is that takes out of this vague, dissatisfying realm of, well, I always need more. What the Buddhists would call the land of the hungry ghosts. You're like, I need more, I need more. And it's like, well, how much more? Because oftentimes the need for more is not even about money, it's about self-worth. It's about, well, because we get booted up with this in our culture too, right? The more money you earn, the more valuable you are as a human. That's very directly taught to us in a variety of ways, through our upbringing, through institutions, through media. And so we just feel like I got to earn more to be enough. And then we earn even more. And it's like, well, I got to earn even more to be more. I'm not enough yet. And so get clear on, why do I want it? And then the other question that I want to ask you is, great, what are you willing to do what are you willing to give into the world to receive that money? Because you got to give something. Here is the most important thing to understand about money. Money follows value. When you offer value because money is what? It's just a reflection of value. It's an agreed upon thing, like, oh, money, it used to be these paper bills. Now it's like these digital numbers are a reflection of value. I value you at X, so then you will get paid X. And this thing is valued at this. This fruit is valued at this. This food is valued at this. And we're all agreeing upon that. And then we exchange the value, right? So money is a reflection, or is an exchange of value. And so the value that you bring into the world, into the marketplace, is going to be the amount that you receive back. So if you want to receive more money, then what do you need to add more of? Value. So what are you willing to give? We often focus on what I want and what I want to get and how much I want to get. And there's this subtle quality of entitlement. There's nothing wrong with you for that. We all do it. It's kind of like, I want it and I want it easier and I want it faster and I want it now, right? And then if it's not happening faster and easier and more and now, then we're kind of secretly pissed off, even though we don't want to show that. Inside we're like, it's just much too hard, this earning money thing. It should be easier. And it's like, based upon what? Why isn't that just an arbitrary decision that it should be easier? Well, it's easier for them. Do you know that? Is that really true? Right? I mean, we're just making this up as we go. And so forget about them and forget about what it should be and look at, well, what's happening? How much are you earning? And do you want to earn more? And what value are you going to provide into the world to receive that? And then from that place, you can just look at your current circumstances right now with me. So are you working in a company? You're working in a business? Or are you working for yourself? And in which case, you want to look at, if it's the business or I'm working in a company, well, how can I add more value? First of all, you want to take a step back and say, what are the pathways? Like what is valued in this company, right? So you look at where you are. So let's say you're working at one level and you say, well, the next level up is going to be more of a management or project management place or something like that. Okay, well, that's valued. In this company, being able to manage people is valued. Or maybe you say, you know what, over there in the sales and marketing department, they pay a lot more over there. Okay, well, sales and marketing are valued perhaps more than what you're doing there. And so you want to find what is valued in this company. And then how do I deliver that value that will then make me more valued in the company and then I can receive more as a result of that. Does that make sense? Okay, and we're just going to do some kind of broad strokes and then we'll go down a little more closer to the surface, a little more granular. And same thing in your business, if you have a business. So it's what value do I add to my customers or clients? And then how can I add more value? Either more value to clients and customers or add more value to more people. So you either add more value to certain people so they pay more, or you add more value. So it's kind of like a breadth or a depth kind of thing. Breadth or depth. Got to get my hands to match the breadth or depth. That's a little dance move we could be doing together. So those are the ways you can add value if you have your own business. And you'll know this. You can think about your industry, your current job, your current company, and you'll be able to start to figure out what these things are. Because here's the thing. Earning more is not about your intelligence, your capability, your worth. And that's often what we tell ourselves. I'm not smart enough. I don't have enough to contribute. I'm not a good enough leader. I don't know what to offer. I'm not capable of that. I don't know to understand those systems. I can't do those skill sets. I don't know about that. I'm no good at sales. I'm no good at this. And we're so focused on that. And none of it is true. Here's what it all comes down to. It's confidence. Watch. Let me ask you this question. So, what are 5 ways that you could reach more people, grow your business, add more value to your company, or be more of a leader in your company? So whether you have you're in your own business or you're in a company, what are 5 ways that you could add more value? Just brainstorm them. In fact, write them down right now. You could pause this video or you could pull out your phone right now. I know I'm asking you to engage with me right now because watching passively is not going to do anything to change your life. You got to be engaged. You got to say, okay, I'm going to work on my own psychology. All I can do is provide input and guidance and have you look and reflect on yourself. And then you got to take that next step and actually practice this and apply this in your life. So what are 5 ways that you could add value to your company? Be more of a leader. Step up in some way. Same thing in your own business if you have that, whichever one you want to focus on. What's coming to your mind right now? Maybe 1, 2, or 3 are just popping into your mind. And are they 100% going to work? Are you instantly going to get paid more for them? No, that's not what we're looking for. We're not looking for get rich quick. Okay, I did this for you, tit for tat, transactional. That's not going to work when it comes to generating wealth in the world, either for your company or for your clients. Like, who wants to feel like, okay, I did a little more in my company. Now you better give me a raise, right? Or, okay, I did this for my clients. Now give me the money, give me the money, give me the money. Like, people, they get turned off by that, whether it's your employer or it's a client or a customer of yours. Because what people want to feel is like you care about adding value. And then if you add value, then you'll get compensated. So you don't know what exactly is going to lead to what, but know that if you add more value in the world, more money will come your way. So the question is, what are some of those 5 things? Now, for each of those 5 things that popped into your mind, let me ask you this. Were any of them uncomfortable? Were any of them uncomfortable? Any moment of like, ooh, I don't know. Ooh, that sounds hard. Ooh, I don't know if I want to do that. Ooh, I don't know if I like that. Ooh, if it gets any of that little cringy quality, you're in the right place, because that's probably what it's going to take. That's what it's going to take to grow your business, right? Someone's got to be like, oh, I got to put myself out there. Oh, I got to do videos. Oh, I got to talk to clients. I got to do sales. Right? Or like, I got to speak up in meetings. I got to take on more responsibility. I got to manage people. I got to have that difficult conversation with, John, who's always going on, and I got to tell him to stop talking so much. Oh, God. Right? That's how you're going to get to the top in your company. Tell John to shut it. You're in charge now. Right? So whatever it is, whatever's coming to your mind is probably going to be uncomfortable, and that is your golden ticket. That is a sign that you're on the right track, because that is going to be what's going to add more value into the world. That's going to be what most people don't want to do either. And so if you show up and you start doing it, boom, that's value. Does that make sense? So another way of looking at this is, where do you hold back? Where are you holding back right now? That's often the case. The biggest block to people's earning potential and their confidence around this is the story about why they're not capable. Why it can't happen for me. Why I'm not as good as that person. Oh, they could do that, but not me. Oh, I can't be like her. All those stories and all the energy and time that we invest in them, and then all the belief that we put in them as if they're solid and real, and then we don't take the action. So where are you holding back? And how do you need to show up in order to earn the kind of money that you want? What kind of person do you need to be at work? How do you need to show up every day in order to start bringing that value and then receive that money over time? And just show up, focus on showing up that way, and the money will come. Put like a long lag in your mind, because you have immediate expectations of like it's going to happen right away, then you're only going to do it for a very short period of time, and your motive is very transactional. Your motive is very transparent, it's very fleeting, and it's very self-focused. And at the end of the day, it's more about service. If you can show up and deliver and add value consistently over time, then it will come back to you. So if you start to treat it more and more like that, then it's much more likely it's going to come even faster. So then when you let go, it comes faster. So share below in the comments what's happening for you, what you're learning, what you're realizing about this. And of course, if you want to take it to the next level and you want to grow even faster in this area, and you imagine coming together for 3 days and actually doing these activities in person, building that muscle of core confidence in your capability, so you go home and you feel charged up to actually go into your company and add that value, have the confidence and the courage to follow through and actually do it, then you got to come join me. Because in my live events, we just blow the roof off the building in terms of increasing the energy in your life, in your confidence, and in yourself, so that all this stuff that might be a little cerebral right now because we're talking on a video and you're watching on a screen becomes in your heart and in your gut. So you go home and you actually make the shifts in your life. That's what I want for you more than anything else. So come join me at the live event. You can click down below. We're doing the super early bird special right now, where the discount for the ticket takes a huge percentage off the total price. I think it's almost 90% off the total investment. So now is the time to do it. Now is the time to join me. And I cannot wait to see you in Portland. And until we speak again, may you have the courage to be who you are and to know on a deep level that you're awesome.